The Giants' turn to try and answer, and here's Saquon Barkley, and he is off to the races. The 30, the 20, Saquon for 6. Deep to right field. Oh, baby. Put it on the scoreboard. The kid has done it again. Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good evening to everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Lewis Sports Network. It is your boy Lewis coming back at you once again with another heavy hitter banger with yet another video. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications are turned on as you guys come in. Make sure to share this on your social medias and on Reddit. Truly appreciate that. So we're doing the Houston Rockets against the Memphis Grizzlies. The game will be starting very shortly. Again, salute to everybody that is in the chat. Appreciate everybody coming through. Shout out to Demir already, the first one in here. So once again, appreciate you coming in. Welcome to the stream, my man. So can't wait for this game to get started. So the game should be coming in shortly. Got to see who is in the starting lineup for this. And once again, I'll just go to NBA.com. It is the Houston Rockets against the Memphis Grizzlies. Lewis Sports Network once again giving you the basketball content with the commentary. Truly appreciate that. Due to copyright reasons, I cannot play this game. Okay, so just letting you guys know, I cannot play this game on my channel due to copyright reasons, but we will be here in just a little bit. All right, so it should be a good one. Can't wait to get started on this game. All right, so I did both Houston and Memphis recently. It says that the game is supposed to be playing on NBA TV, so let's just see what happens. Previous matchup, the Houston Rockets won 140-112, so they beat this Memphis team by 28. All right, man. Shout out to Toby. Appreciate you, man. Smash that like button already as we guys come in. We're getting ready for this game to get started in a little bit. All right, so here we go, guys. We're about to start with the tip-off. We got Eric Gordon, we got Covington, we got PJ Tucker, Russell Westbrook should be coming in shortly. Hopefully there's James Harden, there's John Morant, there's Dylan Brooks, there's Jaren Jackson Jr., Kyle Anderson, and Jonas Valanciunas. All right, so we are about to get set. Here we go. And the tip is to the Memphis Grizzlies. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, here we go. Start of the first quarter. So John Morant brings that ball up, and as we get started, what is going on? Looks like we have an issue with the clock. All right, so we got an issue with the clock already. So let's see what's going on there. And salute to everybody that's in the chat. Did you see what happened to Davis? As in Anthony Davis? What happened to him? Are you talking about the incident where he got himself poked in the eye? All right, so John Morant's got the ball, gives it to Jonas Valanciunas. Valanciunas is looking, but he tried to get Dylan Brooks, but Dylan Brooks was not looking for the pass, and the Grizzlies already turned it over. Memphis Grizzlies, Houston Rockets. All right, so James Harden's got it, being guarded by Dylan Brooks. Passes it to Russell Westbrook, comes off a curl on the screen. PJ Tucker trying to get free so he can set a screen. Russell Westbrook takes it to the rack, kicks it out with that penetration to Robert Covington for 3, and he drains it. Houston scores the first points of the game. It is 3-0. All right, back comes Memphis right down the floor. So here's John Morant, gives it to Jonas Valanciunas. Again, I will be checking the chat. Kyle Anderson gives it right back to John Morant, being guarded by James Harden. That should be interesting. So Kyle Anderson being guarded by Eric Gordon, kicks it out to John Morant. John Morant opens up for 3, but he misses the shot, and the ball goes out of bounds, and Houston will get the ball back. Russell Westbrook is playing Melly Me. You cannot see anything because due to copyright reasons, I cannot play or they will shut the channel down. I put that in the description box. If you want to see the game, check out NBA Streams XYZ, check out Crack Streams, or check out NBA Buff Streams. Type any of one of those in on Google, and you should be able to watch the game. So Houston turns it over. Good defense by Jackson. They got a 3-on-1. John Morant on the lob, but he loses the handle of the ball. And Kyle Anderson tries to tip it, but he tips it too strong. He puts it back up. He misses, but he draws the foul as John Morant tried to tip it up in. So good defense, and they turn it over. But once again, so we got a foul call. But excellent defense by Jaren Jackson. He was all over James Harden. See, this is my problem when James Harden holds the ball too long, because once he starts to do that, you're giving the defense ample time. to be able to steal the ball. So once again, if you're not seeing anything, and yes, Melly Mel, Russell Westbrook is playing. Again, guys, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hopefully more people come in to tune for this game. I promise people who were going to see this, who wanted me to do this game, I'm doing it for them. So Kyle Anderson is at the free throw line, knocks down the first free throw. Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, here's his second free throw, and he makes it. All right, so both free throws are made. Score is now 3-2. Excuse me. So Covington gives it right back to James Harden because he's going to bring the ball up. He's surveying, calling out a play. So Covington sets a slip screen, drives to the basket, gets deflected by Morant into the hands of PJ Tucker. Westbrook has got it now. He's got Dillon Brooks on him. Russell puts it between his legs. He drives right, tries to step through. PJ Tucker open in the corner for three, and he drains it. And Houston now leads 6-2. All right, so Valanciunas passes it to Dillon Brooks, puts a pump fake. And what do we have here? It looks like we got a foul on PJ Tucker trying to get position on. And shout out to Toby Bartlett. Appreciate you. All right, so Houston Rockets lead 6-2. We're starting off. Jaren Jackson has got it to John Morant. Gives it back to Jaren Jackson. Posting up. PJ Tucker, good defense already with the deflection. Memphis turns it over. James Harden gives it to Westbrook. Westbrook crosses over, takes it to the paint, takes a Turk fadeaway back shot and misses the shot. Fade back, I should say. Rebound Valanciunas into the hands of Kyle Anderson. Shoots the bank shot. Wow, what a tough angle, but he makes it. It is 6-4 Houston. All right, so James Harden goes behind the back on Covington. He's wide open for three, and he drains it. So Houston has off to a 9-4 lead. Shout out to Valix. Shout out to Sports Critic. Appreciate you coming through. Shout out to Karam. Appreciate it. All right, so John Morant has got it. He is stopped by Eric Gordon. Looks like Houston's going to a 2-3, and now they switched up. Okay, so they're shifting their zone defense. All right, so Jaren Jackson gets into the paint, and he draws a foul on the strip by Russell Westbrook. That was a nice, tough shot by Anderson in transition, and Covington tried to strip them, but Kyle protected the ball really well and kept it right in between his chest so that Covington had no chance of stripping the ball. All right, so here we go. Jaren Jackson at the free throw line, and he misses it. And the Grizzlies are going to have to clean up their free throw shooting by the time the bubble starts all the way to the playoffs, because if they're going to expect to make at least a little bit of noise, I don't expect them to go too far, but at least in order to make, they got to clean up their free throw shooting better as Jaren Jackson makes the free throw. And the score is 9-5. Here comes Russell Westbrook right back. Gives it to James Harden. He wanted to go for the three, but Dillon Brooks stopped him right in his tracks. He's all over Harden. Harden can't go anywhere. Tries to step back, can't. Has to give it to Covington. Covington comes back to Harden. Gets a screen from Covington. Now he's switched on with Jaren Jackson. Harden dribble. He takes the Africa step back three, and he drains it. James Harden for three, and the Rockets take a 7-point lead, 12-5. All right, and as soon as we do that, how about John Morant coming right back and hitting a nice layup right there? So it's 12-7. Yeah, I saw that play, man. I called that play when Jaren Jackson stripped him on that defense. All right, so Russell Westbrook tries to lob it. Morant says, hell no. Gives it to Brooks in transition for three, and he drains it. Nice play by the Grizzlies, and we got a 12-10 game just like that. Looks like we're going to play an up-and-down game. And I did a Rockets-Grizzlies game earlier this season. So Dillon Brooks has got Harden once again. Harden, dribble. Oh, look at that. He loses the handle, and look at that. And look at that. The Rockets turn it over. See? And people keep this is my concern with James Harden. Anderson with the step through. Goes into the paint. Nice move by Anderson. Right to the cup. And the Grizzlies have tied this game at 12. The ball should not be in James Harden's hands so much, man. And this is why he's really going to be costing the Rockets possession in the playoffs. So Eric Gordon's got the ball, and we got a foul on Jaren Jackson Jr. So Memphis has come out with a little bit more defensive intensity after the last game. And that was a good shot that Dillon Brooks took in transition. He was in rhythm, so that was good. All right, so we're back. Eric Gordon gets a screen from PJ Tucker. Nice block by Kyle Anderson, but he can't get the outlet pass. James Harden tries to pump fake, but do. All right, so Eric Gordon shoots a long three at the buzzer. No good. Rebound, Jaren Jackson. Excellent defense by the Grizzlies. All right, so Dylan Brooks has got it to Jaren Jackson Jr., gives it back to Dylan Brooks, drives left on Covington, but he loses the handle. Memphis turns it over. Both teams are very turnover prone. Very turnover prone. They're among the league leaders. So Russell Westbrook gets a blocking foul call on Kyle Anderson. I was thinking they were going to call an offensive foul, but they said, nah, man. The Steelers gang says, do you think the Rockets can make it all the way? Listen, man, I'm not trying to hate on the Rockets, but the question that I have for them is their coach, Mike D'Antoni. He has nothing else to go to. And if you're riding on James Harden and Russell Westbrook, you're going to have to hope that their IQ improves during these 8 games and into the postseason, because if not, then I don't see this team going far. And the thing is, this team is really small. They lack size. I know they just signed Luke Bahamute, but it's like they're still missing size. They traded Capella away. It's going to hurt them going up against big teams when they could just slow the game down on the Rockets. They have to hope that they could have the energy to continue to play small ball for 48 minutes. And I wonder how many guys is D'Antoni going to play in rotation. All right, so Valanciunas has got it to Jaren Jackson. Could be guarded by, oh my God, oh my Lord. That was so dangerous. Jaren Jackson just took a nasty fall. And the way his leg just bent was scary. They got a 5-on-4. Westbrook misses the wide open layup, but looks like Jaren Jackson's okay. I'm surprised he's even running after that. Nice Euro step, and he slams it. Wow. After look like a dangerous injury that he suffered, he looks okay. And he was able to do a Euro step and dunk the basketball, and the Grizzlies take the lead 14-12. All right, so Harden loses it again. Another turnover. He's already got 4 turnovers. John Moran, beautiful Euro step, and he gets called for the foul. He gets the foul call on Robert Covington. And look at the Grizzlies. They're turning defense into offense, getting themselves in transition off the turnovers. But I just feel like the Rockets are being careless with the basketball, and I'm meaning more so James Harden than anything, because he's already got 4 of the team's 5 turnovers. So that's not a good sign already. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so it looks like we got an early timeout. The score is Grizzlies 14, Houston Rockets 12. Again, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate you guys being here. Let me know how everybody is doing. And again, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the Lewis Sports Network. I'm gonna try to see if I could come back with some baseball content. I'm gonna try to do that like as quickly as possible. I know people have wanted me to do this Houston-Memphis game. Hopefully those guys, if they're not busy, they could come through. But I just wanted to do that just for you guys. And I'm going to do the Mets and the Red Sox on Tuesday. But I think that if it's possible, I got to see what the lineup is for tomorrow for the NBA. And let me see if I could do this again. I think I pretty much know everybody now. So in terms of both teams, no, I don't want to see NBA streams. I'm already on NBA streams. That's not what I meant. All right, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. For people who are asking if I can show the game, I cannot do that. Again, due to copyright reasons. Due to copyright, I cannot show the game, because if I do that, the channel will be taken down right then and there. Shout out to Jello Man, man. He says, who is doing all right so far, regardless of the game just starting? So far, Houston started off well, but Memphis is on a 9-0 run right now, and they lead 14-12 right now. So that's a score right there. And Steelers gang. What do you think about the Rockets getting Miles Turner? Are they trying to trade for him? Crazy, right? Basketball and baseball at the same time. It's going to be impossible. But if anybody can do it, the Lewis Sports Network can. I just spoke in third person. What the hell? Shout out to Jello Man. He says, new subscriber. Appreciate that. We don't need Miles Turner. He says they don't need Miles Turner. I do think that you guys could use some size, though. It was just something I saw that they just might want him. See, the thing is, Houston tries to keep focusing on like 3-point shooting and all this kind of stuff. If they had a more balanced attack on offense, I really believe that the Houston Rockets can beat anybody. Again, my question for them is, again, defensively, their lack of size, and then their 2 superstars. I wonder, in terms of their decision-making, how they're going to do in close games. And then Mike D'Antoni. I want Russ and I want Harden to win a championship. I would like it for those guys because they get hated on a lot by the media. I just hate that Harden tends to focus on things that he really should not really care about. That's my thing. But like the MVP, If you want to be an MVP, if you think that they are, if you're getting robbed of it, you need to show it instead of complaining about it. All right. So, and the thing is, he's having a great season. All right. So, John Morant misses both free throws. Shout out to Noah Cahill. Appreciate you coming through. All right. So, PJ Tucker's got it. He gives it to James Harden. He decides to shoot the 3-pointer and he knocks it down. Shout out to Daniel Berry. You're the GOAT. Appreciate that. And he says, thank you for the 1K. I truly appreciate that. All right, so Dillon Brooks has got the ball. Shoots the 3-pointer, but he misses the shot. Houston is up 15-14. Jaren Jackson gets the offensive rebound. Kyle Anderson gets fouled and no call. Wow, got fouled at the 3-point line, no call. Here comes James Harden, crosses over, gets all the way to the basket, tries to go for the scoop layup, and he didn't get a foul call. Offensive rebound, PJ Tucker. That dude is tough as nails in there. And the Memphis Grizzlies get the ball back. Good sleight of hands by the Grizzlies. 4 Grizzlies converged on PJ Tucker as soon as he got that offensive rebound, and they forced a turnover. Houston's got 6 turnovers already. All right, so then we got DeAndre Milton in for Kyle Anderson. Covington sits out. I know Ben McLemore came into the game. Jeff Green is in. Why aren't they playing Tyson Chandler? I don't understand that. Yeah, the offensive rebounds are going to hurt. That's why I said that it's gonna hurt them when they take long shots. All right, so Jaren Jackson gives him Morant. Nice pass. And Brandon Clark misses a shot. Into the hands of James Harden. What a difference a day makes, man. So James Harden, I will get to your answer and your questions in a second, guys. Harden gets it to the paint, and he scores, man, plus the foul. Look at that. All right, and shout out to Mahari Sports Podcast, man. Appreciate that, brother, so much. Thank you for the congrats on 1,000. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys go subscribe to Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. If you really want to learn about historical perspectives, take a listen to him. If you want basketball content, he's another very great YouTube creator in his conversations. He knows a lot of stuff. Go subscribe to Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. You're not missing a thing. You really learn a lot from listening to him, man. And sometimes some of the way that he talks about even inspires me in terms of the content as well, man. It's a way that we help each other, man. So go subscribe to Mahari Nation, man. Appreciate that. Like the video. So John Morant's got the ball. He gives it to Jaren Jackson. Nice little in and out. Gives it to John Morant. John Morant looked like he traveled, but he got tripped up by 3 Rockets in the paint so that he gets the foul call. Rockets lead 18-14. Shout out to Brandon Nicholson, my brother. Congrats on the 1K. Appreciate it. Noah Cahill says that he wants my thoughts on the Tom Thibodeau hire. He wanted Kenny Atkinson, but Tom will bring a no-nonsense mentality. Yeah, I do agree with that. My concern is the amount of minutes that he's going to play the starters and not enough of the bench. Also, he's a defensive-minded coach, so we need a offensive X's and O's guy. If he's going to coach that team, then yeah. PJ Tucker sits out, and they bring back Robert Covington right in the game. Steeler says, for real, Tyson needs to get minutes. It's true. Small ball, so Tyson not really going to be in the rotation unless we need – yeah. Yeah, true. I know. All right, man. So 2 free throws are made, 18-16 first quarter. Here comes James Harden. Bounce pass to Jeff Green. Nice stroll to the basket, but he misses the shot and he gets fouled. All right, so nice play by Jeff Green, recognizing that James Harden was able to penetrate. I think Frank Ntilikina will thrive with Tibbs. The thing is, Frank Ntilikina can thrive with a defensive coach. I don't think he could thrive with an offensive coach, especially because Frank Ntilikina, at times, he shows me a lot of tentativeness for a guy. He got stronger, and again, he came in as a defender. I think guys who come in as defenders, their offense, it takes time. But if you put the work in, you could definitely become a very good offensive player. Now, it depends how hard that player works, where he could become, from good to great. So it will depend. But I think Frank's niche is really more so defense and just playmaking. All right, Jeff Green makes 1 out of 2 free throws. So it's 19-16 early first quarter. All right, so John Morant has got the basketball. Okay, Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies, NBA scrimmage. Dillon Brooks comes. Oh, my God, he just loses it, but they call a foul. It looks like he got phantomly deflected. I mean, it looks like a ghost put a strip on him because no Rocket even touched him, but they call the foul on Covington. So the Rockets, I believe, are in the penalty already, and so Dillon Brooks will now go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. That's the thing with me when I do games. It's like in a couple of days, I already get to learn the players' names already, just like that. It's like if I seen them play and I know everybody, it makes it that much easier. So we got DeAndre Milton. And Noah Cahill says agreed. All right, free throw is good. And the score is 19-18, so we got a close one, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So the ball is inbounded to Robert Covington. He brings the ball up, gives it back to James Harden, being guarded by Dillon Brooks. Covington trying to set a screen. He's got to be careful. He doesn't want to pick up a second foul. Harden gets into the paint. He has to kick it out. I think he was trying to draw the foul. Jeff Green pump fakes, gets into the paint, shoots a shot, and he gets the roll. And the score is 21-18. Dillon Brooks comes right back down really quickly. Wow. Hesitation in and out. He pushed off with the arm, but doesn't get the offensive foul. He scores, and it's 21-20. Already, we got a little bit of a furious pace going on right now. All right, so Ben McLemore's got it. He's rocking that baby to sleep like a yo-yo. Gives it into the hands of Covington. Gives it nice pass to McLemore, man, cutting to the basket. Nice play, and the Rockets lead 23-20. All right, so here we go. Why is Ben McLemore looking like, oh, my God. He looks like he braided his hair like a girl right now with them little, no, man, no. His little rubber bands on the side of each hair. What's up with that, man? John Morant's got the ball, goes behind the back, tries to shoot it, 2 defenders, but he tried to pass it to DeAndre Milton, but he loses the ball out of bounds, and the Rockets will get the ball back. I see that the Rockets are getting her with the Euro step when the Grizzlies push the ball up the court and they drive into the middle of the floor. So I think the Rockets are going to have to do a better job with their defense anticipating that. But good job by the Grizzlies. They keep catching the Rockets with that Euro step when they least expect it. All right, so James Harden gets a screen, dribbles all the way to the basket, tries to draw the foul, but he doesn't get the call. Here come the Grizzlies. They got a 4-on-3. The Rockets do get back, but they left Milton wide open for 3, and he trains it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied at 23. And don't James Harden doesn't even pay attention. Fortunately, Dillon Brooks got called for the foul. But James Harden almost turned the ball over again. That would have been his 4th turnover of the quarter. Shout out to Malai. Appreciate you coming through the stream. Oh, no, we do need a GM. You're absolutely right. Oh, no, we have not had a good point guard. I can't remember the last time we had a good point guard. I want to say Stephon Marbury, but even he wasn't that good because I just felt like leadership-wise, he was kind of more to himself than he was about the team. It's crazy. James Harden misses the free throw. We're still tied at 23. Here comes Grayson Allen. First time I get a chance to see him play. I haven't seen him play at all, but, real good player. Dillon Brooks sits down. I see that they already did the NBA bubble in terms of the seats. They spread them kind of wide so that there's no physical contact. There's no really gathering. I mean, there is a gathering, but it's like they're not like so tight knit together. I mean, they kind of are in a way, but James Harden makes his second free throw. The Rockets go back up 24-23. Again, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. All right, so is that Tyus Jones? Yeah, Tyus Jones is in the game. Gives it to Grayson Allen, gives it back out to DeAndre Milton. There's Brandon Clark. Looks like Anthony Tolliver's in. I haven't seen him play neither. All right, Grayson Allen drives to the basket. Nice pass to Brandon Clark. Nice. Puts the ball on the floor and dunks it. Nice play by Brandon Clark, man. And it's 25-24, Grizzlies lead. All right, so it looks like we got Jeff Green in there, McLemore, and I'm trying to see who else is in there. Who's in the corner? Is that Daniel House Jr.? It might be. But anyway, James Harden gets blocked. The Grizzlies come right back. Milton, what a nice pass to Tolliver. He scores with the layup. No, he doesn't. He misses, but he gets a blocking foul. Daniel House, the foul is on Daniel House. And ladies and gentlemen, we will have a timeout. So let me just see how much time is remaining. All right, 2:33 remaining. Grizzlies lead in the first quarter, 25-24. And Isaiah Campbell, shout out to you. He says, I know I shouldn't, but all I can think about is that tripping thing he did at Duke. I will say that he does have a little bit of an attitude problem and a little bit he can act unprofessional at times, but he is a good player. And I understand what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying, Isaiah. I feel bad for you Knicks fans. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Like I said, we will never get into respectability until James Dolan is no longer the owner of the New York Knicks. He needs to sell the team. No, he's definitely a solid player. I agree with you. He's definitely solid, but he does have an attitude problem, and I feel like he kind of at times lacks sportsmanship. So I feel what you're coming from, Isaiah. I feel you. I feel you on that. All right, man. So we got 16 likes. Appreciate that. We got 15 people watching. Let's hopefully continue to get the views and likes up. Appreciate that. And again, hopefully you guys can subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't. Truly appreciate it. Again, giving you basketball content. Houston Rockets, Memphis Grizzlies tonight. So, hopefully you guys get a kick of my commentary and enjoy the game. So should be a lot of fun. I like the pace that both teams play. All right, so I do want to see Giannis play. So I'm gonna do the Pelicans against the Milwaukee Bucks tomorrow. And then I might do Sacramento against the Clippers. I might do that. Tuesday's gonna be a little bit different because I might not do an NBA bubble game. I might not. It might depend, but I did want to do the Mets against the Red Sox. I've been dying to do a Mets game. And right now, the Atlanta Braves are actually killing the Mets 7-1 in the third inning. It's crazy. All right, man, guys. So stay tuned. Oh, it says Memphis versus everybody. All right, so the Grizzlies are playing the Miami Heat. They play at 1:00. Wow. I actually might do the Miami Heat just because I haven't done. Let me check my schedule. I'm gonna have to check my schedule real quick. Let me check that NBA scrimmage schedule on the 28th. Dang, I could do. Dang, that's great. Dang, I got it tough. This is tough. This is real tough because Dallas plays Philadelphia, and I wanted to do Luka. OKC plays Portland. Memphis has got Miami. Damn, but that means I would have done 3 Memphis games. Darn it. I mean, I'm gonna have to lay off on that one. That's crazy. I mean, I'll think about it. So Anthony Tolliver's at the free throw line. He knocks down the first free throw. Shout out to Ryan. Appreciate you. Noah, maybe, but the owner doesn't make the draft or trade. Yeah, right. All right, so the score is 27-24. Grizzlies are up already. All right, here comes Russell Westbrook. Kicks it out to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon turns around, kicks it out to Daniel House. Pump fakes. Wow. Pump faked Anthony Tolliver out of his shoes that he had that boost slipping and sliding like if it's a slip and slide. Anyway, he missed a three-pointer. Gives it to Tyus Jones. All right, gives it to DeAndre Milton. Gives it to Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark looking, gives it back to Milton, gets a slip screen, shoots a three-pointer from the top of the key, but he misses the shot. Rebound, Daniel House Jr. gives it to Eric Gordon. Under 2 minutes remaining for the first quarter, 27-24. Gordon gets a screen, shoots a three-pointer, easy, but he misses a shot. Every time I watch this Houston Rockets team, they're capable of some big things, man, but I'm concerned. Nice bounce pass. How did Tyus Jones even recover and even put that ball up? That's crazy, but he missed the shot, though. My God, if he would have made that, I would have said that's one hell of a play. All right, so Jeff Green gets a dribble handoff, sets a screen, pump fake. Eric Gordon kicks it out for three-pointer Jeff Green, and he knocks it down. Awesome. And we are tied at 27, so it is a good game going on already in this barn burner. All right, so Tyus Jones has got the ball. Tolliver swings, crosses court, gets a screen from Clark. He's wide open for 3, but the ball is short. Westbrook is back in the game. Here he comes. Let's see if he can change his gears here. We get a little bump screen by House Jr. Now Russell's in post-up position, takes a Dirk fade shot, but he misses the shot. Good job by Anthony Tolliver staying back just in case if Westbrook was going to drive and force Westbrook to take that shot. That was not a good shot by Westbrook. All right, so Milton's got it, gives it off to Tyus Jones, gives it right back. Beautiful bounce pass, and looks like we got a 3-second violation. Clark was camped in the paint for so long, but that would have been an easy basket. And once again, as I say, the head coach of the Memphis Grizzlies has done an exceptional job with this team in his first year. There is Jonas Valanciunas. He's back in 51.8 seconds. He subs in for Brandon Clark. We are tied at 27. Jewel Jefferson, Lewis, man, what's good, fam? This is Jay. Had to create a new account. My old account is having issues. All right, no doubt, man. Appreciate you coming through as always. Houston Rockets don't have a bench. All right, so Westbrook shoots a jump shot. No good. I feel like the bench could be good in a system, but the problem is because D'Antoni doesn't really have one. Well, he does have one, but it's just not a conducive system for them to get the best. Grayson Allen pump fakes, shoots it with the left hand, misses the shot. That was a tough adjustment. All right, here comes Russell Westbrook. Shout out to Freddie Gee. Appreciate you. You guys, have you heard about LB? Really? When? When did he re-aggravate it? All right, Russell Westbrook. All right, the Rockets have the last shot. Here comes Westbrook. Dribbles. Tries to post. Gives it to McLemore wide open for 3, and he drains it. Nobody came near, and good screen to get him open. And the Rockets lead 30-27 at the end of 1. So we've had a back-and-forth game, guys, already at the end of 1. Nice work by both teams. Both teams playing hard. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, the score is 30 Houston Rockets, 27 Memphis Grizzlies, right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Freddie Gee says, I really can't believe the season is going right now. Listen, man, at the end of the day, Freddie Gee, I feel what you're saying, but it's about money. I already said that I don't feel that it's legit for any team just because of everything that's gone on, even though everybody says that everybody's been in quarantine. And I'm being fair. I think whoever wins this championship to me is not this. This is an asterisk, and this is for anybody. That's just my personal opinion. I just think with what everybody's had to deal with, I feel like, in my opinion, this is an asterisk championship for whoever wins it. Honestly, that's just my personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion. It's like I understand it, man, but it's just this is the way that they're gonna go with it. You know? Jello Man says this is how the Rockets are gonna be unstoppable if they're making threes. You're gonna struggle against them, and it requires bigs to defend the perimeter, which they aren't used to. That actually could work in the Rockets' favor. It could work, Jello Man. That could work in their favor. But that's what I'm saying also, though. I will say that they can implement that, Jello Man, but they have to go to something else if something gets taken away, though. So that's my concern. Because even though the bigs, I will say this, Jello Man, it's going to really depend who adjusts to who. If you're big teams, you have to force the Rockets to play your style of game, which they're not going to be able to sustain. If you're the Houston Rockets, you have to force the bigs to guard you on the perimeter. And hopefully that's going to create more driving lanes, right? So Freddie Gee says, yeah, man, I agree, Lou. I feel like the season is a wash because players got to get back in the groove so quick. And like you said, it's all about the money. Yeah, man, the thing that's so crazy is that Adam Silver and these guys are talking about that they really care about the players. No, they didn't, because if he really cared, they wouldn't have continued this season. I'm being really honest about this. Because the thing is, I'm just thinking about the safety of the players, man. And it's like when people are saying, like, think about their families, these guys go on the road every single time. So this is nothing new for those guys. They're on the road all the time, man. Drew says, I've been watching this boring basketball. Oh, man. Jello Man says, yeah, you're right on that. And if teams fall for that, Westbrook gets his 40 in the paint. So it's going to depend on who adjusts to what team. The Rockets have to make sure that teams with big lineups adjust to their small ball, make them run up and down the floor and see if they could keep up with them. Ronetta shouting out hashtag free Lou Will. I feel you on that. Shout out to Ronetta Thomas. And again, we're back. Russell Westbrook comes back with the ball. He gives it to Eric Gordon, surveys the floor, gets a double team. Westbrook wide open in the corner for three, and he misses the shot. Here comes Tyus Jones right back down. And looks like we got a foul and stoppage of play. Smash the like button, hit that subscribe button. It don't seem the same. It doesn't seem the same because, one, nobody's on their home court. Everybody's playing in the same Orlando bubble. I mean, sports in general is really not the same. Anthony Tolliver kicks it out to Grayson Allen, corner three, but the ball is short. Rebound to Ben McLemore, pushes it up. Here comes Westbrook. Dribbles, kicks it out to House Jr. Pump fakes, dribbles left, comes back right. Puts the ball on the floor, gives it to Jeff Green. Hand off to Eric Gordon, gets a screen, kicks it right back off. Pump fake by Jeff Green, goes all the way with the scoop layup. Nice move. Scottie Pippen-esque right there, man. And the score is 32-27. All right, Jay Jefferson says, I'm wondering what the NBA is going to do with Lou Will since he lied about the funeral. Well, he's being quarantined for 10 days. That's his punishment. He's in a 10-day quarantine. That's his punishment, man. I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I like Westbrook and Harden to make some noise in the playoffs. No, they're definitely capable of doing it. My concern is the coaching. And like I said, my concern is their decision-making. No hate on the Rockets. If they could find some way to force the bigs to play to their style and they're knocking down their threes, the Rockets can definitely make noise in the playoffs. I'm being unbiased when I say that already. Lou Will got a 10-game quarantine, right? Yeah, they do. They're very capable. I'm just saying that for Mike D'Antoni's case, he better hope that his plan A works, because if it doesn't work and he has nothing to go to, the Rockets are going to get exposed in the playoffs. And I hate to say that, but it's just the truth, especially with the way that James Harden has been labeled as a choker year after year after year. Is it somewhat unfair? It is, but James Harden has got to dispel those notions, man. So this is the Rockets' opportunity. All right, so Westbrook missed a turnaround jump shot. Grayson Allen dribbles all the way to the floor. Nice pass in the paint to Valanciunas. Valanciunas gets double team sandwich and he coughs the ball up. All right, and the bounce pass gets stolen. Here comes Grayson Allen, and he gets fouled on the break. So the Rockets already turned it over. Brandon Nicholson says, how do you think Lou Will missing the Lakers game affects the Clippers? Personally, I think the Clippers still have enough. They still have, but you have to also remember that Montrezl Harrell is not there neither, though. If he's not there, Pat Bev is not there, Zubac is still not there, also Landry Shamet. The Clippers still don't have their full team, so I just don't know what this team is going to look like. Kawhi Leonard's looked terrible in the first 2 games. Hopefully he can shake off the rust. He's got one more game. And Jonas Valanciunas gets the pass inside and he dunks the basketball. Shout out to Chase Dunton. Harrell isn't playing. No, he had to leave the bubble due to a death in the family. His grandmother's actually not a death in his family. His grandmother's in the hospital. All right, so we got a block shot. Grayson Allen pulls up for 3, 32-31, misses the shot. Rebound, Russell Westbrook. He comes back down on the left side of the floor. Shout out to Raduni. All right, so shoots that rock, and Russell Westbrook misses the elbow jumper. Yeah, they'll be fine without him, I think, until the playoffs. That's where they're really going to need him, though. But they got 10 days. Valanciunas picks it up, scoots the layup, and he is good. Oh, no, he misses the shot. The ball goes in and out. The ball goes out of bounds, and the Rockets will get the ball back. He said if the Rockets can make 15 or more threes, they aren't losing. That's hope, man. Only Pat Bev is absent? Oh, wow. Okay, so he's in the bubble. Okay, I didn't know Harrell came back to the bubble. All right, so Russell Westbrook in the paint. Wow, they turn it over again. See, that's another concern that I have for the Rockets. They don't really move the ball that well. And Tolliver hits the jump shot, and the Grizzlies contain the lead. They have to learn to move the ball, and Russell and Harden and Gordon, all these guys have got to stop ISO dribbling. They have to move that basketball, man. They're going to get better shots that way. All right, 33-32. Westbrook shoots a 3-pointer, but he misses another one. And let me just check Ja Morant's stats for Chase. The Grizzlies have the ball back. All right, 9:03 remaining in the first half. Let me just check Ja Morant real quick. I forgot to click box score. There we go. And to the box score, we have, I don't know why that even clicked like that. I clicked on Memphis. There we go. Ja Morant has got 4 points. He has 4 points, 2 free throws. And as I say that, Valanciunas lays the ball in the basket and it's 35-32. The Rockets will have another meltdown in the playoffs. All right, so Russell Westbrook. That's why the Clippers got too many distractions. And Jeff Green shoots a 3-pointer. Bang, ties the game. Listen, Jeff Green is going to be huge for this team. Whether people understand or not, Jeff Green is going to be huge for this team in the playoffs. D'Antoni's got to figure out rotations, though. Tyus Jones scores the basket, but looks like they got an offensive foul, and they turn the ball over. But forget the Rockets right now. I'm looking forward to a Clippers and Lakers series, man. Who y'all got? I like Jonas. He's a solid big man that can have some huge games. True. I don't like him handling the ball, though, when the Grizzlies make him handle the ball. All right, so looks like we got a foul. Let's see. The Clippers and the Lakers. I think that with the distractions the Clippers are dealing with, I'm going to pick the Lakers to win that opening game back when they play. So James Harden back in the game. Let me see who he subbed in for. Karam says, where's the Thunder hate now? Westbrook and Harden's IQ are too low, which will affect the whole team, and they should have kept Capella. Westbrook kicks out another turnover by the Rockets. What is Westbrook doing, man? Passes it to Grayson Allen. Kicks it out to Tyus Jones. Wide open 3 in the corner. Luckily for Harden, he missed it because he left him wide open. PJ Tucker gets the rebound. All right, so Covington gets a wide open 3, and he drains it. And the score is going to be 38-35. I really want to see the Rockets tighten up their defense. My question is, though, can the Rockets be able to play defense at the pace that they're going to play? That's going to be interesting. Grayson Allen shoots a 3-pointer and shoots an air ball, and Grayson Allen is already 0 for 4. He's gotten 4 shot attempts. I think he needs to start to attack the basket. I don't understand. Grayson Allen is athletic. He needs to start using his athleticism to the rim, get himself some confidence, and then it'll open up your 3-point game because he can shoot the 3. Thunder ain't have a The Thunder are a very good team. That's an underrated team. They're a dark horse in the playoffs in the West. Westbrook takes a fadeaway, hits it. The Rockets lead 40-35, 7:27 remaining. We got a timeout by Houston. Chase Dunton says the Thunder doesn't have the tools to beat anyone when it matters. I mean, here's the thing, Chase. They're a young team. This is not the same team that had Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. This is a different team. This is not the same team. So I got to kind of double up on that one because this team was not expected to be a playoff team this year, man. Shout out to Clay Pro. Rockets playing like bees, man. I'm going to talk to Daryl Morey to get Gordon released. They will at least win a playoff series. Depends on who they play. Definitely got to see who the Thunder match up with. If it's against the Utah Jazz, I can see the Thunder winning a playoff series and going to the second round. If the Thunder face the Jazz in the first round, I think that they'll win that first round. Denver is really shaking it up too with Bobo and Jokic. At PG, that's something there. This bubble situation has changed a lot, though, with players being out. And so, yeah, I mean, these scrimmages are going to show us what's up or at least an idea. Are going to show us like what's up or at least an idea. I'm a little confused at your second statement, but I do agree with you on the first one. We've seen a lot of different things. I'm wondering what's this going to mean when, things start on the 30th. Let's talk about the Bucks, though. They're going crazy already, regardless of it being a scrimmage. This is what they've been doing with the best record in the league. Yeah, shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. I will be doing Pelicans versus Bucks tomorrow. True that, man. They have done more than they were expected to, but that's why they have went over their actual talent level. They will come back down to earth. It was a follow-up. They go together. Oh, I see. Got you. All right. I had OKC in the playoffs, but I worry about Chris Paul's health. Yeah, I want to at great IQ that CP3 has on this playoffs. Karam says the Thunder play hard every night. Yeah, they play hard. Like I said, they beat some really good teams this year that I did not expect the Thunder to beat. So I have to give them credit where credit is due. Chris Paul has done an awesome job with his leadership. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is continuing to get better. Dennis Schroeder off the bench has been great. Tony Ferguson, Diallo, they just got Andre Roberson back. I know that's got to be good, at least for the team, from an emotional lift after being out for more than 2 years with that horrible knee injury he suffered in Detroit. Billy Donovan was actually allowed to coach. He doesn't have to work. He doesn't have to worry about egos. Okay. Yeah, the leadership is there. Now they are lacking some pieces. They obviously have never addressed their 3-point shooting. I think they need a player that's able to complement Shai Gilgeous-Alexander that can really take the Thunder to the next level. Chris Paul has been very good. I just think now that he's getting older, he is 35 years old. Rockets 40, Grizzlies 35. Tolliver gives it to John Morant. John Morant is back. Nice pass to Valanciunas with the layup. Nice shovel handoff right there by Valanciunas. And the score is 40-37. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Appreciate that, guys. So Jeff Green has got to get the screen from, wow, there's a lot of contact. PJ Tucker finds himself open in the corner for 3, but he misses the shot. Rebound, Anthony Tolliver. I got Schroeder 6th man of the year. All right, so John Morant has got the basketball. Dribbles, takes a shot above the free throw line, but he misses the jumper. All right, so James Harden's got the basketball. Here he comes. He decides to shoot an open 3, decides to take a jump shot, misses. Covington takes it back and shoots a 3 with no shot clock. Nobody boxes out. Nice hustle by looks like it's number 9. Pump fake by Jeff Green, and Jeff Green dunks it with the Statue of Liberty dunk going baseline right there. 42-37. Houston Rockets. All right, so Valanciunas has got the basketball. He gives it to, and looks like we got a foul on Covington. All right, so Covington, we got 6:09 remaining in the first half. Houston leads the Grizzlies 42-37. All right, so John Moran has got it. He's just telling where his Grizzlies should be on the spot. Let's see what happens here. All right, so the ball is inbounded, gives it to Anthony Tolliver, gives it right back to John Morant. John Moran gets it to Tolliver, shoots a wide open three-pointer, and Tolliver drains it, and the score is 42-40, 2-point game. Here comes James Harden. James Harden dribbles the ball, gets a little bump, gets a flash, and looks like Jeff Green tries to show us flash bump, tries to roll to the basket. He does, and he gets the foul call. As they show the replay of Anthony Tolliver hitting that three, but he also gets called for the foul. All right, so Jeff Green is at the free throw line for 2 free throws. First free throw is good, and the Rockets lead 43-40. We got a couple of substitutions. Jaren Jackson is back in the game. I haven't seen Josh Jackson. I wonder if he's going to play tonight. I haven't seen Josh Jackson. How strange is that? All right, Jeff Green on the free throw is good, and the Rockets lead 44-40. All right, so here comes John Morant. Brings the ball up, gives it to Dillon Brooks. Gives it to John Morant. All right, now he gives it back to Dillon Brooks. He pump fakes, dribbles right, takes a jump shot, misses the shot. All right, James Harden has got it. Harden's got the basketball. Nice pass, and number 9 gets blocked. Here come the Grizzlies in transition. Dillon Brooks pushes. No foul. Okay, he calls the foul. There is a blocking foul called. All right, let me go back to Houston. Who is that player? Oh, is that Damari Carroll? Is he number 9? Yes, he is. I just didn't recognize the hair. So good defense by Jaren Jackson. All right, Dillon Brooks at the free throw line knocks down the first free throw. It is 44-41, and it looks like Daniel House Jr. is back in the game. All right, so here comes Dillon Brooks at the free throw line, shoots it, and he drains it. And it is 44-42, 2-point game. Just about to reach the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes left in this first half. James Harden directing traffic, tells PJ Tucker to go to the corner, and looks like we got a foul call on DeAndre Milton. All right, so the ball is inbounded to James Harden, being guarded by Dillon Brooks. Okay, a bump screen is set by Jeff Green, gets the ball from James, kicks it out to Daniel House Jr., gets stripped by DeAndre Milton, and the ball goes out of bounds. Great defense by DeAndre Milton, and the Rockets turn the ball over yet again. Okay, I will be checking the chat in a bit. 4:47 remaining in the first half. All right, so John Morant's got the basketball, dribbles left. Oh, nice move by Morant. Kicks it out to Jaren Jackson for 3, and he drains it. And, guys, the Grizzlies retake the lead, 45-44. Here comes James Harden. Dribbles all the way to the basket. Oh, he kicked it out. Drew 3 Grizzlies. But P.J. Tucker can't hit the 3. And we got a foul on James Harden. So the Grizzlies do get the ball back. It is 45-44, 4:26 remaining in the first half. Raduni says OKC only made playoffs because Zion didn't play in the first half of the season, and Lillard got injured on the second half of the season also. Steph Curry and Klay didn't play almost all year, so he's not really impressed with OKC. Schroeder should be the 6th man of the year. He agrees. All right, the free throw line, man, is good for Jaren Jackson. 46-44. Russell Westbrook checks back into the game. Jeff Green will sit out. Jeff Green played very well. And I know Jeff Green is a rotational player. I'm just saying that he's going to be huge in the playoffs. And Jared Jackson misses the free throw. The Grizzlies have got to clean that up. Russell Westbrook gets a screen from Damari Carroll. Russell posts up, gives it to Daniel House, and he gets tripped, loses his footing, but they call a foul. So we got 4:16 remaining in the first half. Oh, okay. Morant's foot, his leg got caught in there. So House inbounds the ball to PJ Tucker, gives it to James Harden. Harden shoots the three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Rebound Brandon Clark, gives it to Milton, gives a pass to Brooks, passes it to Jackson, cross court, gets all the way into the paint, tries a reverse layup, but looks like we got an offensive foul on Jaren Jackson. So the Grizzlies turn it over. Here come the Rockets. Damari Carroll gets the pass from Westbrook. John Morant gets a bump, passes it to Westbrook in the post with John Morant, trying to dribble. There's a defender back. Westbrook passes. He was forced it. Good defense by the Grizzlies, but looks like we got a foul. But the Grizzlies playing some pretty hard-nosed defense, man. They're like really getting after it defensively. I know it's a 46-44 game, but really playing solid, though. Really getting scrappy when they make their play. I don't know if he's playing more center, but they have him spacing the floor. They don't have him at least in the paint. He is one of the more taller players. I'm interested to see how this small ball lineup, not really in the regular season in the 8 games, it's really more so the playoffs. James Harden with the typical step back 3, but he gets fouled at the 3-point line. James Harden, I got news for you. If you're expecting those same calls in the playoffs, you are definitely bugging, I hope he can find another way to be more effective, because if that's not the case, it's going to be a problem, man. OKC was not supposed to be a playoff team. They weren't supposed to be a playoff team. I mean, I disagree with that, Verduni, because this team was not even supposed to be a playoff team. But I respect your opinion, though. I respect it. I can understand. Harden misses the first, makes the second, scores 46-45. But OKC was not expected to be a playoff team. Harden's free throw is good, and we are tied at 46. Here comes John Morant. Gives the ball to DeAndre Milton. Jaren Jackson trying to get free. He gets the ball being guarded by Daniel House. Puts the ball between his legs, dribbles left into the paint. Scoop layup, misses. John Morant tried a follow-up dunk, but the ball gets away. Damari Carroll almost travels playing hot potato, so he gives it right to James Harden. Harden being guarded by Milton. Gets a screen. Harden was wide open. Oh, nice pass by Harden, but he missed the layup. Damari Carroll missed the layup. Wow. All right, and we got a scoop layup, but there's a miss. Damari Carroll has got the ball. James Harden has got it. Comes back. And looks like we got another foul on Dylan Brooks. So we got the foul on him. 2:48 remaining. We got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. 2:50 remaining in the second quarter for the first half. And the score, we are tied at 46 right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Make sure to hit the like and make sure to hit that subscribe. Chase says, DeMar used to do that for my Raptors, man. Oh, that's right, because you was a Raptors fan too. Didn't you say you was a Raptors, Blazers, and Grizzlies fan? I think that's what you said, Chase. I could be wrong, but if I am wrong, I hope I'm right. But if I'm wrong, just you could correct me on that. By the Warriors, Blazers, and Pelicans. Oh, Lakers. Okay, Lakers. I'm in a bit of a conundrum, man. As I said before, I wonder what game I should do tomorrow. I'm trying to think, what game could I do? I think I might not do any basketball games on Tuesday, just for the fact that I did want to do the Mets against the Boston Red Sox. I got to figure out the schedule, and then once I start doing community posts, I definitely will be, start posting those. Raptors, Blazers, and Lakers. Good memory though. All right, cool. I appreciate that. But the biggest deceptions were the San Antonio Spurs. You know, something told me they weren't going to make the playoffs this year. But I thought with Greg Popovich coaching, they would get through there. But they've been through so. DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge, unfortunately, they don't have enough around them for me to make the playoffs, man. They don't have enough. Some people think that DeRozan is being used wrong. I just think that DeRozan fits in a system where his mid-range can offset three-point shooting. So on a team that shoots the three and moves the ball really well, DeRozan would be good. I even said a team like the Golden State Warriors. But even their three-point attempts are not as much as what they once were. And even then, so they always get their threes on efficient ball movement. Unless the teams force them to just jack up threes. And, that's the way the Warriors won their championships, through jump shooting. Ball movement, cutting. So they had like a motion type offense to be able to get their shots. So it's made the Warriors champions along with Kevin Durant. So we're back, ladies and gentlemen. James Harden makes the free throw. It is good. And the score is 47-46. The Rockets take the lead, but James Harden misses his third free throw. 47-46, 2:44 remaining in the first half. Yeah, he was on the team, Brandon, but he's now with the Wizards. All right, Brandon Clark gives it to Dillon Brooks. Passes it to John Morant. Morant dribbles, gets to the middle, gives it to Brandon Clark with the right hand and scores, and the Grizzlies retake the lead 48-47. Nice play by John Morant. Here come the Rockets. He says that their coaching staff failed. Oh, wow. What a high-level off-the-glass scoop layup by Russell Westbrook on that drive, and the Rockets retake the lead 49-48. Here comes John Morant. Gets all that space in the world, but he misses another three. And Westbrook has got it. But good tap by Jaren Jackson to keep the ball alive. Leaves a wide-open Brandon Clark, but he misses the three. And James Harden ends up getting fouled by Jaren Jackson. Great block by Jaren Jackson, as they were showing earlier. All right, so there's James Harden. James Harden at the free throw line. And the first free throw is good. 50-48. Freddie Gee. So the way that I'm watching it, the way that I'm watching the game is through NBA streams. If you type it in on Google, you can see crack streams, NBA buff streams, and then NBA streams XYZ. Those three links. Either one of those three can get you the game. All right, so John Morant misses the floater. DeMarre Carroll kicks the outlet. Nice pump fake by Daniel House Jr. Shoots the three-pointer, and he scores. And the Rockets have established a 6-point lead, 54-48, with just under a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Dillon Brooks dribbles it to the right side of the floor, gets a screen from Valanciunas. He shoots the three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Rebound, James Harden. James Harden goes behind the back, dribbles, takes another three-pointer, and he drills it. And the Rockets have now a 9-point lead, and we have another timeout by the Grizzlies coach. It is 57-48 with 109 remaining in the first half. All right, 57-48 with 109 remaining in the first half, man. You're watching all of this on the Lewis Sports Network. Again, smash that like button and hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Truly appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming through this stream. All right, so Jonas Valanciunas is there sitting. They're showing him in the timeout. Looks like it's going to be a 20-second timeout. But they're deep. They're going to have to. The Grizzlies, their defense is going to have to chase the Rockets off the 3-point line because they know that the Rockets attempt a lot of threes. Make them into a mid-range team if they can somehow, and that's where they're gonna have issues. Because if you can do that, then it'll really take the rhythm out of their threes. But we also know that the Rockets live by the three and they can die by the three, and it's always an old saying. So, but we'll see what happens in once they come back. Again, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Appreciate everybody coming on the Lewis Sports Network for this game. I have to figure out what's my rotation going to be for tomorrow. Brandon says, according to Sports Illustrated, Pat Bev returned to the bubble, posted 20 minutes ago. Oh, wow. Bedrock Bean Sports. All right. So, John Moran has got the ball. Dribbles left on Harden. Movement. Dylan Brooks open for three, but he misses the shot. PJ Tucker's got it under a minute remaining first half. Russell Westbrook dribbles all the way into the paint. Scoop layup, but he misses the shot, but he draws the foul. So Russell Westbrook will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. And the score is 57-48. So it looks like the Trailblazers and the Toronto Raptors had an earlier scrimmage. Russell Westbrook on the free throw is good. Rockets now have established a 10-point lead, the biggest of the game. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Westbrook knocks down both free throws, and the Rockets have an 11-point lead, 59-48. So Valanciunas gives the ball to John Morant. We got 41 seconds remaining. John Morant dribbles all the way to the length of the floor. He takes the shot. He misses the shot. Brandon Clark tries to tap it. Offensive rebound into the hands of the Carroll. The Rockets have got it. And looks like we got a foul with 22 seconds remaining on the shot clock for the Rockets. 27 seconds overall. So they reset the shot clock, and the Rockets will, let's see what happens in this last possession for the Houston Rockets. So Dylan Brooks bumps Harden. Dylan Brooks has got to be careful here. DeMar gets a screen, but Dylan Brooks goes over the screen. All right, so James Harden has got it. Dylan Brooks right up on him, giving him some space, but not allowing him to drive. So Harden goes. Good defense by Brooks. Let's see what happens. Harden dribbles the ball, dribbles left, pulls back, shoots a three-pointer, and Harden gets called for the offensive foul. Good defense by Dylan Brooks. He gets called for that push-up on the arm. I told you this is what you got to be concerned if you're a Rockets fan. How many calls is James Harden going to get in the playoffs? John Morant pulls to the length of the floor, and he gets the roll on the floater. Nice play by Morant. With 2.4 seconds, we got a 9-point game. And an outlet pass from PJ Tucker. Nice interception by Milton, and he'll just dribble out the clock. Well, he tried to throw a half-courted flame, but that more look like a chest pass. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the end of the first half. The score is Houston Rockets 59, Memphis Grizzlies 50. You are watching the Rockets against the Grizzlies right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe. Awesome pretty entertaining first half. I mean, I know people are going to say, Lewis, it sounds boring, man. It's, it's nothing in the bubble, man. It's just the bubble. I feel you on that. It's just not the same because I'd rather the Houston Rockets be in Memphis's arena at the FedEx Forum, or I'd rather have the Memphis Grizzlies be in the Toyota Center. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have it like that. But it's not the case. And the thing is, there's no fans, man. So that helps when you got the energy of the crowd. It just feels like a scrimmage game, just with practice, that's how it feels. So now the players have to find some type of way to kind of force that emotion. It's hard. Yeah, the Clippers played today, man. It was yesterday. Yeah, they won. I believe they won 112-107 was the score. The bench got it done. Kawhi Leonard struggled, but the bench got it done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get a glass of water, but before I do that, like I always say, talking gets me thirsty. You know what it is, man. You know how it is in a day's work. All right, so let me show you guys tomorrow's schedule. Tomorrow's schedule on July 27th for the scrimmage. We got the Lakers and the Wizards. We got the Kings and we have the Clippers. We have the Jazz and we got the Nets. We have Orlando against Denver and we have the Pelicans against Milwaukee. I'm going to do the Pelicans against the Bucks. And let's see. I was thinking of doing the Lakers, but I'm going to do the Clippers and the Kings tomorrow. This feels like a practice. It's like every game is a practice. Every game is a practice. Is it me or does Dion Waiters just for some reason look kind of different? I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it, but he just some reason feels a little different. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so I do want to do Clippers. I think I might not be doing any NBA games on Tuesday because I think I'm going to do the Red Sox and the Mets. I might do the Yankees and the Phillies on Wednesday. Again, salute to everybody in the chat. So let's go to the matchup. Dion Waiters he looks bigger. I wonder how much time is it going to take for him to be able to get into shape because I hope he doesn't go in like that. So the Grizzlies only scored 23 points in the second quarter. They allowed a 30-point quarter, then a 29-point quarter. Memphis's biggest lead was 3. Houston's was 11. We had 5 ties. We had 10 lead changes. Sorry, that's a motorcycle in the background, back and forth. The longest run was a 12-0 run by the Houston Rockets. Again, 5 ties and 10 lead changes. The rebounds are pretty close. Assists are pretty close, 13-11 in favor of the Houston Rockets. Memphis has 8 steals. Memphis has 6 blocks. But both teams are turning the ball over like crazy. 10 for the Rockets, 9 for the Grizzlies. Both teams are very high in turnovers among the league. Free throw shooting is about the same in the 70s. The Rockets are dominating the three-point line right now, 11 of 23 from three-point range. And then field goals, 41 to 38%. Pretty much it in terms of that on the first half. Like LBJ been feeding Dion handsomely. Oh, wow. I guess that's what he's looking like. That's what he's looking in the picture that I see right here on NBA.com. So, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm going to post it on mute, guys. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat. And I'm just going to give myself some water. So I'll be right back. Again, guys, just talk in the chat. And like I said, for people who pull up and come in, just let them know that the score is 59-50 at the half. And let them know to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if they ask where's the game, just tell them due to copyright reasons, I cannot do that. Also, guys, if you would like to donate to the channel, make sure that the link is in the description box. So you can look at right there, Cash App and also PayPal donations in the description box on this video. All right, so make sure to do that. Okay, guys, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. And if anybody comes in and asks, you just let them know how they can view the stream. Crack streams, NBA streams, XYZ, and then also NBA buff streams. So I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Looks like not much happened after I left, but all right, awesome. But anyway, man, they continue to always show the always these top 100 plays. The Lakers are going to win the NBA title. I already know once the Lakers win the NBA title, the media is already. I'm already doing it, man. And Juanetta, man, already. Juanetta's gonna have to get money to put Lou Will out on bail. She's saying free Lou Will. Again, Houston Rockets against the Memphis Grizzlies. I got to ask you guys a question. Who, in your personal opinion, is your most improved player this year? There's a few candidates I'm looking at. I'm surprised Norman Powell of the Toronto Raptors not getting enough recognition because he went from 7 points last year and he's averaging 16. And it's the same thing that Pascal Siakam went through. He averaged 7 2 years ago and then averaged 16. He's up to 23. Oh, that was a block by Tristan Thompson. Is that Ish Smith with the dunk? Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, that's Bradley Beal. But what did he dunk on? Oh, he dunked on Andre Drummond. Okay. Was that Cam Reddish? Yep, that was Cam Reddish. And Colin Sexton with the left hand. Man, that's a nice dunk right there. Wow, got the whole place in Cleveland going crazy. What a pass by Luka Doncic right there for Porzingis. And Porzingis was wide open for three. Looks like that's a turnover on the Bucks. Oh, what a pass by George Hill to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Oh, wow. So Giannis had picked up his pocket. I see. I got Norman Powell. What y'all think about the possibility of the Brooklyn Nets getting Zach LaVine? I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about the move. What do you guys think about it? The only player I could think of most improved is between Van Vliet at the moment. What are Fred Van Vliet's numbers this year? I gotta see what Fred Van Vliet's numbers are. Man, that Jackson Hayes block gets me every time. Yo, they're showing that Jokic behind the back when he went behind the back on Rashawn Holmes and on De'Aaron Fox. Some pretty good handle for a big man. Montrezl Harrell, Tatum Powell, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Those are some good picks. Those are some good picks. Wait, who dunked that ball? That's Phoenix. That looks like Kelly Oubre Jr. Ooh, on JaVale McGee. How nice. Was that John Morant? No, De'Aaron Fox. Was that before this dude got traded? Let me see. Oh, that was on Christian Wood. Dang. Yeah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could definitely win most improved. Oh, that was Korkmaz from Philadelphia who just hit that open shot. So they're showing all these plays. Wow, James Harden put Pat Bev on skates, and Pat Bev ran into even Paul George and underclipped him. Wow, when Paul George started to recover from him. That is a wow. Oh, what a block by Pascal Siakam, man. Even after going straight up. No. Chris Boucher, my bad. It's a nice block. I see DeRozan likes to throw that wall shot. Wow, the Braves are killing the Mets right now. As Brooklyn, who do you trade that the Bulls would accept? It's not like trading Lonzo and Hart. You trade those guys with a quickness for AD. And again, shout out to Jay. Appreciate you coming through. So we're just waiting for the first half to come back. Gonna see if I can find. It's not looking good for the Mets right now. Let's see. See if I can find this over here. Wow, that actually worked. Wow, the Braves are killing the Mets right now, 11-1. That's crazy. All right, hopefully getting ready for the second half. All right, so actually the commentators for this game are the Memphis Grizzlies commentators, and they're doing it from the arena, just, obviously quarantine because while they're in Memphis, while everybody else is like far away, in the NBA bubble. Yeah, that was a bad night. Brooklyn have more pieces than anyone in the league to make a trade. Lewis, you know how I'm getting all this information is from Locked On Thunder podcast. I'm pretty sure all these teams got every weekend, every weekday morning it's uploaded. That's nice. But listen, you trade Lonzo. Okay, so Jay says that you trade Lonzo and Hart for AD, but you don't trade a Levert or a Dinwiddie. Well, especially if it's going to improve the Lakers for sure. It's gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense. Okay, so breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. It says that LeBron James was actually caught on tape berating KCP. I wonder what that's about. LeBron James was caught berating KCP. I wonder what that could be about. Hmm. That is a very, very interesting story that I would like to know. LeBron James is caught berating KCP. I wonder. I wonder why that's happening now. Do they even have time to trade? I doubt that's going to happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're getting ready for the second half. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. All right, so the Rockets do get the ball. Oh, wow. And just like that, the Rockets do retain possession. But wait, did they call a foul or did James Harden just lose the basketball? No. So the Rockets will retain possession. Torian Prince and Joe Harris. I mean, Torian Prince has not had the year he had in Atlanta. All right, so Eric Gordon's got the ball. The Rockets get the ball in the third quarter. They give it to Covington, dribbles the length of the floor, but he turns it over. Good defense by the Grizzlies. They baited the Rockets into that. Valanciunas could put the ball on the floor. Look at that. Gives it to Morant. Has to kick it out to Jaren Jackson because he had the handle. Gives it to Brooks. Shoots the three-pointer. He just misses the shot. And the Rockets get the ball. Next season, Lou Will should record Trapped in the Bubble. James Harden shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Russell Westbrook gets the offensive rebound. PJ Tucker shoots the corner three, but he misses a shot. I knew the NBA players were not going to be able to deal with the bubble. There was a woman caught in there, and John Morant. Oh my God, John Morant, be careful, bro. He dug that ball so hard he had no place to land because of the way his body contorted with that momentum. But wow, what a throwdown by Morant. 59-52, Houston. All right, so James Harden has got the ball. Lobs it into Westbrook with a screen in the middle of the floor by Covington. Moves away. Westbrook goes one-on-one with Jackson. And it's a good call. That's an offensive foul because Westbrook used his elbows to clear space on Jaren Jackson. Wow, Jaren Jackson with the seal. Woof. Man, John Morant, be careful, bro. Dylan Brooks. That was a beautiful play by Dylan Brooks. Wow, that's very, very... All right, Morant gives it to Jaren Jackson, gets stripped by Harden. Ball goes out of bounds, and the Grizzlies get the ball back. That should be Lou Will's name of video if he's ever doing vlogging. Trapped in the bubble. Trapped in the bubble with Lou. Wait. That's me. He's using my name. Anyway, we both they call me Lou for short. All right, Dylan Brooks shoots the jump shot, misses the shot. Harden bounce passes it to Eric Gordon in the open court, dribbles all the way, goes to the basket, gets blocked from behind, it gets blocked in. Rockets lead 61-52. 9-point lead, early part of the third quarter. Here comes Morant. Morant gives it to Dylan Brooks. He's already got it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas getting faces by PJ Tucker, backs him down in the post, and he gets stripped, but they call a foul. I just feel like PJ Tucker's going to have a hard time guarding these bigs because they could just back him down. And he's going to, if he doesn't time the strip, he's going to get called for a foul. Jay says that that's not enough for Zach LaVine. He will be the player that everybody's going to look for a possible trade, but the Bulls will have plenty of offers. Yeah. Don't forget also that Lauri Markkanen is also asked for a trade. So the Bulls are going to have teams that are going to be vying for those players. Valanciunas makes the first free throw. Score is 61-53. Valanciunas at the free throw line, getting ready for the second free throw. Second free throw is good, and the score is now 61-54. Westbrook's got the ball. He gives it to PJ Tucker. Gives it to James Harden. James Harden dribbles, kicks it out to Westbrook. Westbrook turns around, dribbles. Oh, nice play by Westbrook. Gets into the paint, gets stripped. It's good defensive play by Kyle Anderson. Covington's got nowhere to go, and PJ Tucker fumbles, loses the ball, and it's a 24-second violation. Oh, wait, no, it's not a 24-second violation. PJ Tucker almost banked that shot in from that deep. John Morant, beautiful Euro step by John Morant, and he gets into the paint, scores, and the score is 61-56. Gordon, in and out move, goes for the layup. Poor defense by the Grizzlies. You can't just allow that transition like that. Here comes John Morant. All right, Jackson gets in post position. Valanciunas just throws up a wild shot. There was supposed to be a lob attempt. But wait a minute, Covington was holding Jackson. He couldn't even get free. I'm surprised they didn't even call that. Brooklyn doesn't need Zach LaVine. All right, James Harden dribbles the length of the floor, gives it to Covington, pump fake, kicks it out to Gordon, another pump fake, shoots the three, misses the shot. And he's pleading for a foul call, doesn't get it. Here comes Jaren Jackson, gives it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas wanted to shoot the three, but thought nothing of it. John Morant gives the ball to Jaren Jackson and swishes in a straight-on three. It's a 4-point game, 63-59. Russell Westbrook in the post on Morant, spins off of him, has to kick it out to Gordon. Wide open three, but he misses the shot. Rebound John Morant. Grizzlies can cut it to 2 or they could cut it to 3 here. Kyle Anderson gets into the paint, and Valanciunas, do they count the basket or is it going to be an offensive foul? I got to see this. Also, there was a foul call. So to the free throw line, there was a little bit of miscommunication between Covington and Harden. So Kyle Anderson will go to the free throw line to cut this game to 2 with an opportunity to do that. Let's see what he does. 8:24 remaining in the third quarter. 63-59 is the score. And the first free throw is good. 63-60 now. So it looks like Daniel House is checked into the game. Robert Covington is going to sit. Kyle Anderson at the free throw line. His next free throw is good, and the score is now 63-61. Here's James Harden. Gives the ball to Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon gives it out. Daniel House for 3. Misses the shot. Rebound by Valanciunas. Here comes John Morant. John Morant gives it up. John Morant shoots a three-pointer, and he drains it. And Morant with a three-pointer, and the Grizzlies retake the lead, 64-63. Check that out. Here comes P.J. Tucker. Gives it to Westbrook in the paint. John Morant's guarding him on the left side of the floor. Faces a double team. Gordon cuts to the basket. Skip pass to Tucker. Gives it to Harden. Dribbles in the paint. Kicks it out to Daniel House for 3. Misses the shot. And we got a quarterback pass, and Harden interrupts the play. The ball goes out of bounds, and the Grizzlies will keep the possession. Well, Russell Westbrook didn't even decide to challenge that shot at all and left John Morant open for 3. I mean, he may not be a three-point shooter, but just don't leave him that wide open. Oh, wait, that was Daniel House who decided to challenge that on that interception. Oh, okay, so he forced a turnover because it went off of Jaren Jackson. Westbrook, offensive foul. Good defense by John Morant, forcing the anticipation on that charge. I would pass due to the kids the Nets have. KD won't ever be KD again, and Kyrie almost stays injured. We're going to see. We're definitely going to see. I agree with the Kyrie injury prone. I got to wait and see what KD does. All right, so Valanciunas in the post against P.J. Tucker. Grizzlies 64-63. Wow. And Valanciunas takes a nice little turnaround short, 8-foot hook shot, turnaround shot, and it's good. And Grizzlies have a 3-point lead, 66-63. All right, James Harden with the ball guarded by Dylan Brooks. Let's see what Harden does. Let's see if he's going to dribble, gets to the paint. Harden, good defense by Brooks, throws up the shot, and they call a foul. They call an offensive foul on Harden. Dylan Brooks is doing a solid job, and I'm telling you guys about the Rockets. What Harden was holding them the entire time. He had his hand on the See, I'm saying, and this is what I'm telling you. If Harden continues to play like that and they don't win, I'm telling you right now, who's the reason that the Rockets are losing? Are they going to blame Russell Westbrook next? Because they traded away Chris Paul, so it can't be his fault. See, and the refs caught it. Harden tried to create the contact, and he didn't get away with it. If DeAndre Ayton didn't get suspended for 25 games, they would be in the AC range, to be honest. I don't know. The only reason I say I don't know is because the Suns are not a good three-point shooting team. And they were still able to get to a solid start without him, but that was also due to it's tough to say, Karam. I don't know. I don't know if the Suns would be the AC, but they were early in the regular season, early, like through the first 8 games. The Suns were in the playoffs, but that was the first 8 games. All right, so they're just showing some clips of Nuggets practice. They showed the Pelicans. I did that game last night. I did do that game last night. Why are they showing Sam Mitchell? I don't understand that. I don't get why they would show that. It's crazy. Injury bug has killed him. Steelers gang says if Harden got traded for Embiid, What would you think about that? Well, then the Sixers would be really small. But then also, how would Mike D'Antoni use Embiid? Because Embiid should be in the post and occasionally shoot his three-point shots. With KD's unknown and Kyrie's injuries, I would keep the youngsters. With that, you have youngsters, you can plug them in and not have to change what you are doing. Smooth transition with or without stars. I honestly wouldn't do anything right now, to be honest with you, because I have to wait and see what KD and Kyrie are going to do when they're healthy. KD is the biggest mystery because we already know about Kyrie's injury history, but KD is coming back from an Achilles injury. I don't know if he's going to be the same. So you could say he looks good in practice, but where it counts is when they play. I don't know if KD's going to be the same. And Jay's mentioned it so many times before. The only successful player to play from an Achilles and still be really productive is Dominique Wilkins. All right, Kyle Anderson's got it on the right elbow, guarded by James Harden, decides to dribble, and Harden has decided to foul Kyle Anderson on his move when he dribbles to the left side. My question is, are the Sixers going to take that CP3 contract knowing that this guy is 35 years old, Karam? So that's why I don't know if they're going to take that, if they're going to take that trade package. Because then they also have to deal with the fact that, are they going to keep Embiid, or are they going to get rid of him, or are they going to get rid of Ben Simmons? So they still even have that problem. If KD and Kyrie can stay healthy, they can go far. Philly would be great because they would still have Al Horford and Tobias Harris. I think Chris Paul can make those guys play well. Kyle Anderson makes 1 out of 2 free throws, so it's 67-63. James Harden coming right back. Dribbles the heck out of the basketball, being guarded by Dillon Brooks. He gets into the paint. He scores the rock. Harden is staying looking for the foul, man. 67-65. Kyle Anderson gets a wide open 3, but he drains it. Poor defense by Jeff Green. 70-65. Well, actually, they say foot on the line, so it's a 2. 69-65. And looks like they call a foul on Dillon Brooks. Don't tell me it's that idiotic referee. Oh, boy. Such a bias when it comes to making calls. Kyle Anderson was wide open. Former San Antonio Spur. So here's Harden. PJ Tucker sets a hard screen. Harden gets open for 3, but he misses the shot. Into the hands of John Morant. Morant dribbles all the way. Harden strips him from behind. They turn it over. That is Morant's biggest weakness, is the turnover bug. McLemore gets blocked, going to the basket. Here come the Grizzlies. Anderson, nice spin move. Takes a dumb shot. Oh, nice tap, and they score. So what looked like it was going to be a terrible play, kudos to Brandon Clark on the heads-up play. And Ben McLemore draws the foul on the pass from Daniel House going into the paint. These people don't understand KD's injury, or it isn't as bad as Kobe's or Neek's was. Ben McLemore at the free throw line knocks down the free throw. It was 71-65, and now it is 71-66. And DeAndre Milton checks into the game. Dillon Brooks is going to sit out. I thought he did a solid job defensively on James Harden. So again, here is Ben McLemore on the free throw. Knocks it down. So the score is now 71-67. About to reach the 5-minute mark here in the third quarter. Again, smash that like. Hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Valanciunas has got it. Gives it to John Morant. John Morant dribbles. Can't find anybody. In the paint to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with that nice hook shot, and he scores. And the score is 73-67. Let's see if the Grizzlies keeping the pressure. All right, so James Harden again has got the basketball. He gets into the paint, doesn't get the bounce, tries to put the ball back up, and he gets fouled at the 5-minute mark, 73-67. He will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Ben McLemore needs to get rid of that hair, for real. Jay says CP3 trade isn't worth it. Thunder won't take a horrible contract back unless with many draft picks, including number ones. Who's doing that, though? Nobody's going to take that chance. And again, because of Chris Paul's contract, he even said it. He's not letting go of that deal. There's no way that's going to happen. All right, so Grayson Allen is back in. Kyle Anderson sits out. James Harden on the free throw line makes the free throw, and the score is 73-68, excuse me. All right, so John Morant has got the basketball. Harden makes 1 out of 2. Morant dribbles, gets all the way into the paint, shoots a right-handed shot, and gets the bounce. So John Morant starting to cook up in the third quarter. 75-68. 4:44 remaining. Jay-Z's album. 4:44. Just remember that. All right, so James Harden brings the ball back up. All right, so Daniel House Jr. decides to take a 3 after dribbling the ball between his legs, and he makes it, and it's 75-71. So Houston is right back within 4. Grayson Allen gives the ball to John Morant. John Morant dribbles around, gets into the basket, and he gets clobbered. No foul call. And good interruption right there by DeAndre Milton to stop the fast break because the Rockets had numbers. Yeah, I would actually Zach LaVine would be better because he can score, he can shoot the 3. I think he would be a better fit with Joel Embiid, and he would recognize to pass it to him. And we got an offensive foul called, or else that Daniel House 3 would have been lit. Actually, no. They actually scored the basket. So it is a 3-pointer. So the score is 75-74, 1-point game. So Daniel House 3 counts. Yeah, they'll have a billion draft picks. Brandon Clark gets the jumper, misses it. Valanciunas gets fouled in the paint. Who's the foul on? Is it on PJ Tucker or is it on James Harden? OKC. I think they could be depending on what they do with their draft picks. Front office has got some decisions to make. If they make the right decisions, I know some draft picks don't pan out, but we'll see on the decision making on how it works and then how those players develop. All right, so the ball's given to Clark, given back to John Morant, gets a screen, gives it to Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark gets the ball, shoots the short little hook, and he gets the roll. Nice play by Brandon Clark. And the Grizzlies take a 6-point lead, 77-71. Russell Westbrook hasn't played much of this third quarter, so James Harden's got the basketball. Dribbles, takes another step back 3, and he drains it again. James Harden makes that 3, so it's now 77-74. We got a 3-point game, 1-possession game. The ball's given to John Morant once again. John Morant dribbles, gets into the teeth of the defense, gives it to Brandon Clark, gives it back to John Morant, dribbles around. Morant crosses over, kicks it out, wide open. DeAndre Milton for 3, and he swishes it on the right corner, 80-74. Daniel House Jr. gives it to PJ Tucker, and looks like we got a foul on John Morant. Nice pass by Morant, seeing DeAndre Milton open in the corner right there. The Rockets need to play Tyson Chandler. Forget bring in. They need to play him. They got to play him in. All right, so it looks like we got, how much time remaining do we have? It is, let me just go back real quick. 2:53 remaining. Score is 80-74 in favor of the Memphis Grizzlies. They say that OKC is not good at drafting. It's crazy. The Rockets have no playbook, man. It's straight ISO ball. Chase Dunton, I don't know about that, man. OKC, KD, Russ, Harden, Lamb, Ibaka, Adams. All right, so in the commercial, they're just showing the Memphis Grizzlies. How do you think the Grizzlies are going to do in the postseason? Let's say they make the playoffs, and let's say that they do face the Lakers in the first round. How far do you think Memphis can push this Laker team with the way that the Memphis Grizzlies play, in your opinion? I think for me, the Grizzlies have a lot of young energy, but I just don't think that they have the discipline to push the Lakers for me to 6 games. I think that this might be either a sweep or a gentleman's sweep, if you ask me. Even if there is no home court advantage. The Warriors do need an interior defender. They do need a center. The Blazers are 10th in rebounding, and they're tied for 3rd in three-point field goal percentage in terms of their NBA rank. 10th in rebounding, and they're 8th in points per game. So they're not too bad. So the Blazers are actually a good three-point shooting team. Their issue has always been money. They're always over the cap. They're always over the cap. You would re-sign Steven Adams, in your personal opinion? I wonder how much money OKC is actually going to pay Steven Adams. Because, even role players are making a good amount of salary when it comes to their contracts. In yesterday's NBA, they're not getting that kind of money. Steelers gang says, which center would be the best fit for the Rockets? Well, they need defense and they need rebounding at the center position for them, because they're predicated on small ball. So they're going to need at least somebody who does the dirty work while they spread the floor. Somebody that could just kind of just give the outlet pass on a rebound, like where they don't have to really do as much. All right, so 1 out of 2 free throws are made, so the score is 80-75. Tyus Jones is in the game. Excuse me. Okay, so was that Josh Jackson that shot the 3? No, that was Melton who shot the 3. Westbrook back in the game, posting up Grayson Allen, turns around, kicks it out. Daniel House for 3, misses the shot. Rebound DeAndre Milton. Looks like Josh Jackson's not going to play today. Lobs it into Brandon Clark. Nice catch by Clark, and the basket and the bucket. So it looks like 2 free throws were made. They keep changing the scoreboard, but right now I see 82-76. All right, so it looks like we got an offensive foul. Looks like the offensive foul is going to be on. It looks like it's on Daniel House. All right, so Anthony Tolliver, Grayson Allen gets the ball back. Grayson, nice. Oh wow, that was meant to be a lie, but he just throws up a coin flip into a pond when you're making a wish, and he got his wish. He got the basket. He scores. So the score is 84-76. Russell Westbrook pump fakes, gets into the paint, kicks it out. Jeff Green with the pump fake, dribbles left, has to pull it back, gets it to Eric Gordon. A slip screen, Eric Gordon goes between his legs, goes attacks the basket. Nice layup, but he overshoots the layup, misses. Volleyball catch into the hands of Tyus Jones. Oh, wow. Too late. Tolliver, corner 3, and he drains it. Why did Daniel House even go for that fake? And because of that, he left Anthony Tolliver right in the corner. Terrible defensive assignment by Daniel House. And because of that, the 3 is knocked down. And the Grizzlies are now up 11. It's an 11-point lead. So I missed something. Ed Sell says, is Trae Young in Memphis? No, Trae Young is in Atlanta. He plays for Atlanta, the Atlanta Hawks. I wouldn't go overrated just too yet. It's crazy. It's crazy how we're saying the Lakers want to rest, but you're saying to yourself, everybody's had all this time off. Then the Braves are killing the Mets 14-1. Wow. Man, that's crazy. Wow, so they decided to put the Kobe ring, the final ring episode, but it's 8 parts. Wow, these people are just like so really dumb. That's not it's not the thing for Kobe, man. Smash the like, hit that subscribe as you guys come in. All right, so we're back already. So it's 87-76. The Grizzlies have established an 11-point lead. Appreciate Giants Alliance. Appreciate you. Congrats on the 1K. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Go subscribe to Giants Alliance, man. It's putting great content up there. Go subscribe to his channel. All right, so we got a 3-pointer by Daniel House Jr., but he missed it. Here come the Grizzlies. DeAndre Milton. He dribbles. Nice bounce pass to Clark in the paint on the hook. He just missed it, but that was a good shot. So we got the rebound. Here comes Russell Westbrook. Russell gets in post position on Grayson Allen, hits a turnaround, shoots a turnaround off the glass, but it was a poor angle, so he missed it. All right, so we're just under a minute into the third quarter. Grizzlies go for a 2-for-1, but Milton tries to shoot the 3, but he misses the shot. The rebound is to Russell Westbrook. Westbrook dribbles into the paint, kicks it out to Jeff Green, pump fakes, wide open, shoots the 3, but he misses the shot. Offensive rebound to Ben McLemore, excuse me. And Westbrook's got a James Harden on the bench. So we got about a 5-second difference between shot clock to game clock. All right, so McLemore shoots a 3-pointer, and he drains it. Miscommunication on defense, 87-79. Grizzlies with the last shot. Here comes Tytus Jones, dribbles the length of the floor, scoop layup, but he just misses at the buzzer. So, ladies and gentlemen, through three, the score was 59-50 at the half. But instead, the Grizzlies outscore the Rockets 37-20 in the third quarter. So through the end of 3, one more quarter left. The score is 87-79 in favor of the Memphis Grizzlies. You're watching the Grizzlies versus the Rockets right here on the Lewis Sports Network. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Now, Freddie says that it should have been a sweep. It should be a sweep, but it's a couple of pieces that the Lakers are missing. Won't be surprised if they make it a 6-game series with the Lakers having blowout wins but close losses. Thankfully, I've never mentioned anything about the players in time off. Resting from games is a lot different than practicing with new parts. The Magic had no chance without the Lakers having AD. The Lakers did let off the gas, though. Practice is needed. And shout out to Freddie Gee, who says, man, I didn't even see the 1K. Congrats. The Cincinnati Reds are trash. My Tigers took 2 out of 3 from them, and the Tigers might be the worst team in baseball. Well, I mean, it's only 3 games in. The Reds do have a talented team, so I'm not just going to be. Should they have lost to the Tigers? No, because the Tigers are not a good team. The Reds are better than the Tigers, but, I mean, they shouldn't have lost 2 out of 3, but, but we'll see how the Reds bounce back. If the Reds have a horrible season, then I'm going to look back on you, Jay, and say you were right. They're trash. But we're only 3 games in. Shout out to Raduni. Appreciate you. Jay says, and shout out to Jay. He says, congrats on the 1,000. Appreciate that. Congrats on Lewis on the 1K. It's all because of us. Yeah, no, it's true. It's because of you guys. You guys helped me get here. I didn't do this on my own. I would never say that. I'm not here without you guys, honestly, man. Shout out to Winner Thomas. Appreciate the congratulations. I am going to do a future 1K congratulation stream. What can Utah trade to get Kevin Love, though? They do need a player that can stretch the floor for them, and Kevin Love could do that. He would help them with their rebounding as well. Because let's face it, Gobert is just really a defender, and they really need to stop putting Gobert against small point guards because he gets toasted every single time. It's like you would really think that people know their history. When you put a slow big on guards, that's a mismatch all day. All day. So Brandon Clark shoots a shot. He misses. We're starting the fourth quarter. Here comes Russell Westbrook. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Russell Westbrook kicks it out to Daniel House Jr. for 3, but he misses the shot. Rebound to Grayson Allen. Come on, Grayson. Let's see if you can get on the board, my man. So Grayson Allen's got the basketball, dribbles left, nice Euro step through in the paint and shoots a wild left hand, and he just scores it. And Memphis is up by 10, 89-79. Kluber has a shoulder injury. That sucks. He's a very good pitcher, is Corey Kluber, former 2014 Cy Young Award winner. Russell Westbrook kicks it out to McLemore for three-pointer. Beautiful swish by McLemore coming off the screen, and the score is 89-82. Grayson Allen gives it to Brandon Clark, who gives it to DeAndre Milton, gives it back to Grayson Allen, top of the floor. Grayson Allen gets all the space in the world, shoots a three-pointer. The ball goes in and out, takes another bounce in again, and there's Brandon Clark on the offensive rebound. This is why I feel like the Rockets are also going to get hurt, because they don't have defensive rebounding. Russell Westbrook gets into the paint. He dribbles, kicks out, shoots the mid-range jump shot, and shoots it at the top of the key. Cool. Yo, and oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a foul, man, on Brandon Clark right there. He landed right on his back. Yeah, he's wincing in pain right now. Well, it looks like he's going to be okay, but yeah, he's wincing in pain a little bit. Jeff actually got ball. Then two Grizzlies are taking some nasty falls, and that's John Morant and Brandon Clark. That floor is a little slippery, though. That could be a swap. The Grizzlies really do need to spend time working on their free throws. The score is 91-84. That should be a common foul, because Jeff Green went for the ball. There was no malicious intent there. But you know how referees can be. It is a flagrant one. You're like, what? He went for the ball. There should be no flagrant. That's a common foul. Wait, Philly with Cleveland? Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that. Kevin Love swap him for Al Horford. Freddie, you might be onto something. I actually agree with that trade. Because for me, Al Horford to me has more of a set shot when it comes to his three-point shooting. Kevin Love would be good for Boston. I feel like Karam trying to take all the credit. No, but I agree, man. It's like I wouldn't be here without you guys, though. I mean, it's the truth, man. The Celtics do have a piece to make that trade for Kevin Love. They do need a player like him. I feel like they need a defensive big in the paint, and then they need a stretch forward, which Kevin Love would be for the Boston Celtics. I think it'd be great. So they did call a flagrant on Jeff Green. I'm very surprised at that call, because I thought Jeff Green got all ball on that play. Are they trying to say he got hand too? Come on, man. I really felt that. Because I feel like the one thing that the Celtics are missing, because I think Tatum is really I got to see what Tatum does in these playoffs. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, though, to see what Tatum does in the postseason. But I think Tatum is starting to become that guy. Jaylen Brown has done an excellent job with his development. I told you, one of only 4 players this year averaging 20 points and shooting at least 49% from the field. So is it a common foul or is it a flagrant? Looks like it's a common foul. All right, the first free throw is good. But that's the thing, though. The thing is, when teams need a piece, they're gonna be asking for a lot. Are the team that's not even really. So Brandon Clark makes both free throws. Bro, Al Horford has that 2K shot where it takes you forever to use that stick. You got to get that shot right, man. That's crazy. All right, so Daniel House shoots a three-pointer. He swishes that one. So now the score is 87-93. Grizzlies up 6, early part of the fourth. Tyus Jones gives the ball to Milton. Milton, all right, gives it back to Jones, gets trapped in the corner. Tolliver, oh, wow, eludes freaking Robert Covington, but he missed a three-point shot. That was actually a nice play by Tolliver, just missed it. Into the hands of James Harden. Here comes the dribbling exposition. James Harden gets into the paint. He just flails his arm up in the air, and as always, the refs say, come on, man, we got to give James Harden the foul. So he gets it, go to the free throw line. Bro, Al Horford got that freaking 2K shot where you have to pull the freaking joystick down. It takes you like 6 or 7 seconds to get that ball right to see if she can shoot, and you'll still probably miss the shot. Harden at the free throw line knocks it down, and the score is 93-88. Man, I really wish, man. You see, I would love to be excited for a game like Madden or for 2K. Hopefully there's some changes. Harden knocks down the free throw. Madden is just the same for me. Jay says, as Sixers, I will get rid of Simmons, see what a Levine trade would take. Yo, I like that Levine move for the Sixers. I think him and MB would do magic. And we got a foul call. I mean, this is kind of unfair, but Kevin Love, Zach LaVine, and Joel Embiid, that's a really nice trio right there. I don't know what's going to happen. But if there's one move that I would make, if I'm the Philadelphia 76ers, I'd try to get Zach LaVine. But I wonder what the Bulls would ask for. Yo, I actually had Madden 07. That's the crazy part. That was when Sean Alexander was on the cover. That was my favorite. My other favorite is ESPN NFL 2K5 with T.O. on the cover. That was my favorite, man. All right, so James Harden gets the ball. Wow, so they look like they had converged to Harden. Harden just throws up a wild shot, but he draws a foul. And looks like we got a offensive foul once again. And the score is 95-89. Early part of the fourth quarter, 9:20 remaining. Tyus Jones on the floor. Smash the like, hit that subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network. So the Grizzlies turn it over. Here comes Daniel House. Kicks it out to Covington. Shoots the three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Rebound, Anthony Tolliver. Here comes DeAndre Milton. Oh, wow. The Rockets just fall asleep, and they left Clark right open in the paint for the dunk. Bro, the Rockets were so wide, they didn't even see Clark slip into the paint. And then the Grizzlies almost give it up. A good recovery by Clark, but they call it goaltend. I don't know about that one. I thought Brandon blocked that cleanly because that ball didn't even hit the glass. Look at this. How is that there? Wow. Oh, it looks like it did hit off the glass. Yeah, so that is a goaltend. All right, man. So it's 97-91. Tolliver gets into the paint and he draws the foul. We got 8:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. The score is 97-91 in favor of the Grizzlies. And so we get John. Wow. So the starters are actually coming back in. We got John Morant, we got Dylan Brooks, and we got Jaren Jackson. I'm surprised at this. So Tyus Jones, Milton, and Brandon Clark actually sit out. I'm surprised they're going with the starters on this one. All right, Grayson Allen gives it to Tolliver. He gives it to John Morant. John Morant gives it to Jackson. He sets for three, and he misses it. He looked like he aimed that shot. All right, Covington shoots a three-pointer, but the ball spins in and out. Rebound, Dylan Brooks. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Dylan Brooks comes back into the paint, dribbles, goes all the way to the rack, shoots it, and he draws a foul. How about that? He signed a new deal a couple of years ago, right before he was traded. Yeah, DeRozan signed that extension with the Toronto Raptors. I think it was a 5-year, $140 million extension. I think that was a contract deal. Again, ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button for the Lewis Sports Network. Madden is dumpster juice. That's a fact. It's crazy how people have been forced to buy because they love football so much. And it's like, it's not that I don't love football. I just hate the freaking gameplay. What's up with the graphics? And they're really trying to fool people with these next-gen graphics and stuff. It's crazy. Wow. Dylan Brooks misses both free throws. Memphis has got to figure out. They better start hitting their free throws or that's going to be a problem. They need to bring back ESPN NFL, man. They do that, it'd be lit. All right, so Eric Gordon, wow, good Rockets ball movement and beautiful 3-pointer by Ben McLemore. That was the first good ball movement I've seen from the Rockets all game long, and it's a 3-point game. I'm telling you, they could be dangerous if they move that freaking basketball. John Morant gets into the paint, misses the shot. PJ Tucker with the rebound. Here come the Rockets. James Harden dribbles all the way to the court. He kicks it out to McLemore for 3, and they tied the game at 97. And we got a timeout. We got a timeout by the Memphis Grizzlies. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got 7:36 remaining in the fourth quarter. We are tied at 97. We got ourselves a ball game right now. And again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not done it, man, make sure to subscribe for the Lewis Sports Network as you guys come in. Houston Rockets against the Memphis Grizzlies for NBA scrimmage. All right, so I was talking to you guys on my, by the phones. Obviously I'm doing the game like on the laptop, but I was talking to you guys like on the side right here. But now I'm gonna come back and do this. All right, here we go. I heard 2K is working on a football game for next year. I heard that they're trying to get 2K football back. That's what I heard. Is LaMarcus Aldridge a free agent? I think he's a free agent in 2021. Yeah, it's nothing but an arcade game. Jay, I agree. Unless those free throws. Okay, Jay says the Sixers isn't enough D to get them to the championship. That's why you trade defense for better offense, especially a spacing player for Embiid and Tobias. I agree. Unless Thibault is ready to start, guard the best offensive player on a nightly basis and play 30 minutes. That's a good move, but Ben is an animal defensively, though. Ben just needs a damn jump shot or at least a floater. 2026 for 2K football at the earliest. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. Once again, salute to everybody in the chat. Yeah, that's my thing with Ben Simmons. I feel it's crazy how it's only been 4 years in his career, but I just feel like he is what he is. He still has time, but he's starting to remind me of Dwight Howard. It's almost like if he does have time, but if he doesn't get better, he's gonna get the Dwight Howard treatment in terms of he reaches ceiling. That's how they're gonna treat Ben Simmons. That's the way that I'm starting to see it right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got 7:35 remaining in this fourth quarter. We are tied at 97, a little bit of a barn burner. So John Morant gets the ball from Dylan Brooks. We got the pass to Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson goes with the scoop layup, and we got a jump ball because the ball gets stuck on the rim. Yeah, I mean, I know Ben Simmons, the media goes crazy when he makes a 3-pointer. It's really stupid, honestly, because there's really nothing special about that. I really feel like you need to be a better jump shooter by now, man. I feel like it's crazy. And looks like my screen just went into a blackout. Don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened. Let me see if I can find this. Let me see if I can replay that. Let's see if this works. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to find another stream. I'm gonna have to find another stream. me go to Buff Streams real quick because my stream just went blank. Here we go. Here we go. Game tied at 97. We got 6:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. There we go. So I remember NBA Street volumes 1 and 2. I love that game so much. It was cool. Back in the day on the PS2 and the Xbox. Yeah, they decided to move it into the lineup. NBA Ballers was sick. Game was a classic. All right, so the Grizzlies lead 98-97, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Brooks is at the free throw line, 6:59 remaining in the fourth quarter. So PJ Tucker's complaining about the foul call. Bro, this dude is the man with the 1,000+ sneakers, bro. This guy's always coming with some custom kicks that I ain't never seen before. It's PJ Tucker. That's why I can't be a rich athlete, man, because it's like people become obsessive with that stuff and they feel like they gotta have everything when it comes to that shoe collection. That's just way too much. Because then the thing is, once you buy too many shoes, you neglect like all your other ones. If you could even remember what you're supposed to wear. So Mike D'Antoni was so red hot, he had to take off his mask to argue before putting it back on. I'm like, Mike, you better be careful, man. Russell Westbrook is not playing in this quarter right now. So it's 99-97. Gordon gives the ball to Robert Covington, gets the ball from Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon with the hesitation gets into the paint. Pump fakes, gets into the paint. He scores. We're tied at 99. Doesn't get the foul call. All right, so Kyle Anderson has got the basketball right back. He's checked back into the game. So we got John Morant. So they're going with the starters on this one for the Grizzlies. Valanciunas looking, and the ball goes off of Valanciunas' foot. That's just why I just don't trust it in the hands of Valanciunas, because that dude is slow and big, and he is so prone to turn that ball over. Was that MLB The Show, Jay? Jay, yeah, Ben wants to be a celebrity. Him dating a Jenner, I mean, that's all he cares about. So game is tied at 99. Ben is a lost puppy. All right, so we're tied at 99. We got 6:20 remaining in the game. It looks like Daniel House is checked back into the game. All right, so the ball's inbounded to Valanciunas. He's in the post with Eric Gordon. Fakes like he's going left. He spins left, shoots a shot, doesn't get the foul call. The Rockets can retake the lead on this possession. Eric Gordon decides to pull up for a long three. Don't know why he decided to do that. Miss. Here comes John Morant. Hesitation, gets into the paint, and he turns it over. When Ja's up in the air, he's more prone to turn the ball over. Here comes Harden. Oh, beautiful bounce pass to McLemore. He faked like he was going to shoot the three, passes it to McLemore. He scores, and the Rockets retake the lead at 101-99. Check that out. All right, so let's see. There's Dylan Brooks, takes the jump shot. He misses the shot. Valanciunas taps it, and the ball goes right back to the Rockets. Nobody knows when that. I heard Space Jam, I think, is supposed to come out 2022. I think that's what it's supposed to be. All right, I'm not going to watch it, though. James Harden draws a foul on Dylan Brooks at the three-point line. Is it going to be a 2-shot foul or a 3-shot foul? We're going to see. I guess that's why people kind of say that James Harden is kind of unstoppable. Oh, no, so the foul was on the floor. All right, so Harden goes all the way to the basket and doesn't get the bounce. Here come the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson's got the ball, dribbles left, gets it to the paint, and a foul is called on Eric Gordon. Maybe. All right, so it looks like we got a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. The Rockets lead 101-99 with 5:06 remaining in the game, right here on the Lewis Sports Network. I'm wondering if it's going to be a 20-second timeout. Again, guys, if you have not liked the video yet, smash the like button and hit the subscribe button. So I'm kind of seeing something that's saying like why Bobo from the not the Memphis Grizzlies, almost said Memphis Grizzlies, Denver Nuggets is very underrated. Because it's a ripoff of the original Space Jam. That's the reason I wouldn't watch it. If you notice, LeBron is trying to beat Michael Jordan. He's trying to beat Michael Jordan so bad. Why do you think he wears the number 23, Chase? That's the reason I wouldn't watch it. I'll see what happens. I'll see what happens. I'll see the reviews. If it's a good movie from what people say, I'll think about it. But my point is that if LeBron's not trying to be Michael Jordan, why is he doing Space Jam 2? That's what I'm trying. That's what I'm not figuring out. Why does LeBron wear the number 23? No disrespect to the brother, but yeah, and that's kind of my problem right there. Calling him the GOAT, I have an issue with that. He's definitely one of the greatest of all time, but I wouldn't call him that. Sorry, that's just not me. I got that whole the GOAT thing. I mean, nobody calls Kobe co-GOAT or Jordan as Joe GOAT. Like none of that happens. Yeah, the fact that LeBron gets called the GOAT, I got an issue with that. Like I said, he's in my top 10 of greatest of all time, but and as soon as I come back, the game was tied at 101, and then Ben McLemore comes back and shoots a three-pointer, makes it in. But they didn't even show that last possession. So it's 104-101. All right, man. Kyle Anderson goes into the post. Nice play by Jaren Jackson, but the ball goes out of bounds. It was hit out of bounds by Houston, but the Grizzlies will recover the basketball. Shout out to Mitch the Taco. Appreciate you coming through. So they try to lob it. Kyle Anderson tried to lob it to Valanciunas, but it got deflected by the Rockets. They read the play the whole way. You trying to get Valanciunas on a lob attempt? Anyway, Daniel House Jr. with the three-pointer, but he misses the shot. Shout out to C-Town 22. What it do, bro? What it do? Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, Kyrie's got his own movie storyline with the way that he talks sometimes with what's going on. And Valanciunas, why do they keep dumping him the ball from that far? He's going to get stripped. And then the Rockets just turn it over right back. Shout out to Miko. He says, do you reckon he'll be leading the all-time field goals made? Are you talking about LeBron James? LeBron James, I believe, is in the top 5 in field goals made already. I believe so. Depends on how long he plays. Definitely could happen. Depends on how long LeBron plays, but he does have an opportunity to get there. So I'm not going to deny that. All right, so Kyle Anderson's got the ball at the top of the key, right side of the floor, pump fakes, kicks it out to Jackson. Jackson shoots a three-pointer, but he misses the shot, and the ball is in the hands of Jeff Green. Tries to steal it back, but he gets called for the foul. And that's also my question with the Grizzlies down the stretch. Again, guys, make sure to like the video as you come in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, to the Lewis Sports Network. So we got a close game, 104-101. That's my problem with these athletic players. They take too long to work on their jump shots. They take way too long to work on their game. Way too long. So Ben McLemore is going to sit. I think his night is done. So James Harden has got the basketball. Russell Westbrook's not even in the game. Harden goes into the paint, kicks it out to Jeff Green for 3, and he drains it. 107-101. Memphis is down 2 possessions now. Kyle Anderson open for 3, but he misses the shot. Tolliver, nice tap. Brandon Clark, pump fakes. Kicks it out to John Morant. 3:13 remaining. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Here comes John Morant, dribbles left, kicks it out to Kyle Anderson, pump fakes, takes a step back 3, tough shot, but he misses very badly. Offensive rebound to Clark, and the ball is deflected out of bounds, and the Grizzlies lose it, and it is Houston Rockets basketball with 2:59 remaining. The Rockets have established a 6-point lead. Again, smash the like, hit that subscribe button. So James Harden is bringing the ball up, being guarded by Dylan Brooks, goes around the screen. James Harden gets a switch on Tolliver. He's dribbling, goes all the way to the basket. He gets tripped up, and the foul is called on Tolliver for the trip up. Who's better, John Morant or Zion Williamson? I mean, if we're talking talent, it's Zion Williamson, obviously, but John Morant is no slouch himself. I mean, listen, man. Listen. I wish it were that easy, Freddie. But like I told you many times before, bro, you and me know this ain't never gonna end. They hate on Kobe so much, but here's Kobe's problem. I agree with what he said that they really shouldn't be trying to compare eras. But the problem with Kobe is he emulated Jordan way too much. That's why people who hate on Kobe are always gonna say, how can you say that when you emulated everything that Jordan did? You had a Jordan lifestyle, my man. That's what they're always going to say. Yep. And so a 2-pointer was hit. And now the Grizzlies are down 10 after the 2 free throws, and Morant turns it over. So now the Grizzlies are just getting sloppy. And they're really showing they're really showing what young teams do. So now they decide to bring Grayson Allen and decide to bring Tyus Jones in. Grizzlies making too many mistakes down the stretch. So it looks like they're going to lose another one. And the thing is, the fact that they have a difficult schedule, I don't know if the Grizzlies can make the playoffs. I just feel like as a young team, they're making a lot of mistakes down the stretch. Harden shoots a 3-pointer, drills it. The Rockets are on fire. They're up by 13 now, 114-101, just under 2 remaining. Again, guys, if you would like to donate to the channel, you guys don't have to, but if you would like to, the Cash App and the PayPal are in the description box. Another turnover by the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are just turning the ball over like crazy. Harden tried to take another 3. Here comes DeMarre Carroll, drives into the paint, kicks it back, comes right back out. DeMarre takes a step back 3, but he misses the shot. All right, so we got a miss. Oh, man. Westbrook has to wake up. Man, I agree with that. I agree with that, Clay. I agree with that, man. And like I said, guys, donations, again, you don't have to donate to the channel, but I just remind people, as always, if you would like to donate, again, the Cash App and the PayPal are in the description box. Are y'all talking about Blake Griffin and LeBron? LeBron suffers from the Scottie Pippen syndrome. I'm crying. Remember, this originally started with Space Jam. All right, so OKC won earlier, 102-97. Okay, Ben Simmons has the typical about to threaten for a triple-double stat line, 14, 11, and 9. Burks has got 13. Gilgeous-Alexander, 16 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. And Dort had 13 points. So he had that great up and under. All right, so 114-101. Damari Carroll's got the ball. All right, gives it. Shoots a three and knocks it down. And ladies and gentlemen, Houston goes up 16. Nice shot by Clemens at the 3-point line. 16-point lead for the Rockets. The last 5 possessions for the Grizzlies have been horrible. 4 of them have been in turnovers, and it's cost the Houston Rockets to score points off of that. Grayson Allen gets into the paint. He draws the foul. 1:08 remaining. 117-101 is the score. We got 1:08 remaining. All right, Grayson Allen is at the free throw line. First free throw is good. 118-101. We are at a minute. We are at a minute remaining. What did Brian Fathurst have to say about the scrimmage about the Rockets? I guarantee you one thing: the media is that Clemens loses the rock. The ball is saved, but Clemens recovers the ball. Nice play. And I want to see who this player is. But anyway, the player scored on the rim, and it's 119-102. So this game is pretty much done, ladies and gentlemen. Grayson Allen goes into the paint, shoots a rock, misses the shot, offensive rebound, Clark, and he scores 119-104. It's just crazy that the Grizzlies were just up 97-91, a 28-7 run, and this game is done. Grayson Allen hits the shot, misses the shot. Clemens misses the shot, and Grayson Allen gets the rebound. He's just dribbling. Tyus Jones lobs it into Clark, kicks it out to Tolliver, shoots the three-pointer, misses the shot, and the Rockets are just going to dribble out the clock, ladies and gentlemen. So the Houston Rockets were down double digits in this game. They led by double digits. We're down by double digits. They come back. They just destroy the Grizzlies from the three-point line in the last 4 minutes of the game, and this game is over. And so the Houston Rockets win 120-104. Yeah, that's all it's going to be, man. That's going to be the topics. That's it. You know how the media runs. That's how they do. To be honest with you, the thing is, the divisions between all these players in the league, part of it is on the players, but it's not all the players. The media just makes it worse with all this kissing ass and stuff, man. It makes me sick. This becomes an NBA soap opera, and Adam Silver loves it, man. As long as it's making in the big bucks and the ratings, it's all good, man. And this is also part of the reason why I do these basketball games. I'm just talking basketball, guys. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, the Grizzlies are showing it, man. They're real young. They need some veterans on this team. Yeah, if he stops I agree with you, Chase. If they just stop the weird tactics, he can definitely be good. Also, I questioned it against the Magic. The last game that they played in the regular season, they blew a 22-point lead to the Magic, and the Magic beat them by 15. That's the problem with the Grizzlies. They can get to big leads, and they give up the lead in games. Yeah, so this is their team is just too young. Too young. It's going to take them some time, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to call a night to the stream. Appreciate everybody coming through. The chat was pretty lit. Started off on LeBron, and then it's crazy, man. And it's also on coaching, too. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate everybody. You guys were awesome, as always. From the Lewis Sports Network, we're back on with more NBA content tomorrow. Y'all already know the deal. As always, again, you guys could donate to the channel. The links are in the description. But, man, I'm calling it a night. See you guys tomorrow from the Lewis Sports Network. As always, man, bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you, man. Yo, like the videos. Subscribe to the channel. My man, Koopy Don Luigi. Haven't used that nickname in a long time. But once again, man, you guys are wonderful. And as always, man, stay safe. Have a wonderful night. Back on the next one. And I'm gone.
Right now, the Giants turn to try and answer. And here's Saquon Barkley.